So, Favour, just explain to us what happened one July morning.
We got a call from our friend Charlie, and he told us to come over to the park outside our school to meet them.
And Nicola, what happened after that then?
Well, we walked up to the bus stop where we were meant to meet them. Then suddenly all the house had changed. It felt like it was an earthquake.
Ty, you were called by Miski, weren't you? And what happened?
I was really worried about Miski. She was back in time.
Can you explain what happened with your phone and the time book app?
Well, I was messing around my phone and I found this time book app, so I started playing around with it until I went back in time. Look, Deptford Green was all old and all that stuff.
And you found yourself in a battle, didn't you?
Yes.
What was happening in that battle?
Well, there was blood and gory going on. It was horrible.
We were hijacked by a time devil, and then all of us flung into a different century.
Charlie, we're just by Prince Frederick's Barge here. You were hijacked by the Time Devil and taken here. What did he ask you to do?
He asked me to kill the Prince Frederick, who is the Prince of Wales, and he asked me to kill him because he told me that England would be that mean and bad and all that. So he told me about the butterfly effect. So then suddenly I shot the prince and I saw him bleeding to death.
Oh no!
And there was red-coated soldiers were coming and they started shooting me. And then suddenly I just went into into a black.
Time Devil, what did you actually do to Charlie on this barge here?
I got Charlie to shoot Prince Frederick because I just had to
So you really enjoyed seeing all that death and destruction?
I love seeing blood and stuff, so yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it.
You're a bit evil, aren't you, Time Devil?
I'm always evil.
I feel in this picture in the underwater it was very cool.
Ty, you're right next to Nelson here. You fell into this picture and you were right by him. And what did you do when you saw Nelson dying like that?
I found myself next to Nelson and I tried to help him, but he didn't like it.
Well, I found it funny that I made Nelson not a hero anymore.
I fell into this painting and the Time Devil put me onto this comet and gave me the option to start life or not, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad decision to make, isn't it?
Yeah, a really big decision to make, because otherwise I wouldn't have been here, and no one else would have been here.
I put Patrick in that comic because and give him the decision to create life or not, because I thought he's never gonna make it and there will be no human being, and I thought that's gonna be funny.
Patrick, the Time Devil made you go through this building. What happened to you here?
So I started to float through this building, and it gave me vertigo, which is the fear of heights. And to be honest, I haven't climbed a tree in a very long time since this. And yeah, it was one of the most scary experiences of my life.
Well, I appeared in the Opium Wars on a boat, and there was this boy, and suddenly this massive cannon just came and it hit him and he died. And I felt really sad because the British were killing all these people who were really good. It felt really emotional because he didn't do anything wrong and yet he was sucked into something that probably wouldn't have affected him. And I think the British shouldn't be trying to sell all these drugs. I didn't think it was right that the British were taking all their crops, turning them into drugs and then selling them so they're using all the money they're getting all the money and India isn't.
Yeah.
First, the Time Devil, he gave me a blueprint for a weapon, and the Indians then got something to fight with, so they could work with it, or they could fight against the British. Well, they started shooting at me, and I felt like I was dying, but then the Time Devil whisked me off somewhere, and I was safe.
I just like causing violence and chaos, like in India and China, and I'm just trying my best to be bad and try to chaos and violence and people fighting and killing each other.
So I landed right here with my head inside this drum where there was an Oba nearby in Benin City.
So, Favour, tell us what happened in the Oba's palace. How did you help him?
I decided to help him beat the British, but it turned out he wasn't a good guy and his men turned against me and tried to kill me.
Time Devil, what are you up to with Favour? What were you doing?
I just like causing more chaos and more. Like now I'm gonna go to Africa and I'll just love seeing people die and shed of blood and everything.
I found myself in a sea helping a sailor and in a boat that had a giant teapot like this on it. It was a German boat at the same time.
I take a picture of this map and then I send it to Miss K.
Yeah, it actually helped them because the map was on my phone and I didn't want to help them, which was terrible.
I loved helping the Germans to win the First World War because I thought it's like really funny just seeing them win.
The Time Devil said that we had to choose to whether allow the comet to hit Earth and start life, or end life completely and change the course of the comet.
I was slightly confused with what we should have done, but I think we made the right decision. Well, I had to help out Padre because we were on a comet, which had the different like life forms like bacteria, and well, I had to help him because the Time Devil tried to stop us from making Earth. So he was like basically messing with our minds. Like rocks are falling on us. It was burning. It was so horrible.
He was trying to stop us from creating life on Earth by saying, for example, would you like to spare billions of people suffering, or would you spare Earth and not create life?
Time Devil tried to stop Padre to make life, to don't make life in the Earth. We helped him to make life in the war.
Yeah, the Time Devil tried to stop Padre from causing life on Earth, but then we helped him.
So I decided to create life on Earth. That was my decision.
Because if we didn't, then no one on Earth would have been here right now.
We made a decision to create life.
I'm the Time Devil. I love violence and I like creating violence too.
We made a decision to create life. We made a decision to create life.